Hmm. Gotta check, make sure it works. See how delayed it is. What? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so YouTube can't hear. Mostly here's the in-game volume. Okay, so YouTube can't hear. Mostly here's the. No, that's Twitch. That's whatever. No, that's Twitch. That's whatever. Maybe I shouldn't have it. Okay, we'll just leave it off. Actually, wait. Wonder. Sure. I don't know. Anyways, we are going to be shining hunting for starters. This is something that I've been putting off ever since I raced against Leo and I found the 2 shiny Caesars. But we will be shining hunting stars. So I do have a Rowlet Outbreak. I don't think I have any other starters out. But we did unlock all the starters in this area. So what I'm going to do, because I don't have any sandwich ingredients, we're just going to be using the cafeteria and using their catching shiny meal that they have. In the cafeteria, they have the Academy Special. And that'll be able to give us a boost. We don't have a lot of BP because I was too lazy to hunt some, but probably between now and the next time we decide to do this, we'll probably hunt for more BP. Sounds really weird not having any music. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and start shiny hunting. So I think today, depending on how many or how long it takes to actually find these shinies, I may see what we can hunt, because I know Cyndaquil is going to be really rough, and because I want it to be like kind of like a shiny living dex, we're going to need to catch 3 of each for each evolution, so that's going to be a thing. But first, we'll go ahead and start with Rowlet, since we do have the Outbreak over here. And then I'm gonna have to look up to see if we can have any more isolated spawns. So because I already had the meal, I'm just gonna quickly save. We're gonna wipe out 60 to get best odds. We also do have the shiny charm already, so we have better odds with that. I've also just never really shiny hunted before, but after finding the 2 Caesars during our waiting for him to finish the metronome battle, I kinda got excited from it, and it sounds like something that can take some time, but is really fun. I don't remember how many I knocked already. Say it's like 7. 8. Dude, these guys like barely fit in the grass. 10. I know the shiny one of this one is going to be like a little green boy, right? 11. Fourteen. 15. 16. 17. There's a whole clump. 18. 19. Caesar, come over here, quickly. Caesar. What? Okay. 20. Don't let him run! Yeah, okay. 22. 3. So between actually hunting the other ones, 4, and the shiny Caesar, I actually managed to try out and do a 6. I did an Umbreon outbreak, and I actually managed to get 2 Umbreons from that one. But I did the right sandwich this time, and the first one I actually caught in the middle while I was doing the knocking out counter. 7. Oh, pot of up. Go, my Caesar. 28. 29. 30. So we already caught one of each of them, so I think the repeat ball is going to be more than enough after the quick ball to try and get them. The lost count. We're just going to estimate 30. 31. 32. A random Flygon. 34. Definitely getting lower. 6. 37. I don't know how much I want to reach Trinket. I mean, we saved beforehand. After we get to 60, we can just do the picnic. Ooh. 33. 24. I'm almost wondering if I can set up doing Pokemon TCG while I do this. 46. 47. 8. 9. 50. Gosh, these things are so small. There's one in the tree. 3. 4. Oh, it's smart because he knows I'm not gonna go up there and get him. 6. 7. 8. 49. There are not many Rowlet. There are not many Rowlet. So even though we didn't get to 60, the count went down really fast. I wonder if it's saying there's not many, that there's still some from the outbreak. Let's see if we can try picnic reset. If not, then we can turn it off and turn it back on and redo. 22, 43. Yeah, there's plenty of Rowlets. I don't see any green ones though. Oops. Reset it. See if we can find some green boys. So yeah, in all the Pokemon games that I've played previously, I've never found a shiny until I played this game. That's probably not true. I probably found a shiny when I played Legends Arceus, but my file got erased. So eventually I'm going to need to go back and play it again. Maybe we'll thin it. We'll thin for the last 10. I'm gonna wipe all the ones that are here and then +1. You little one, have you come to die? Caesar is chasing me, get him. Caesar, get him. I think just these 4 and then it could be okay. Yeah, after we clear these 4. Alright. Now we should be at 60. Alright. Stop. Caesar, stop. Stop knocking them out. What do people even do in China? I feel like that there's so many other things that people do, like while they're shiny hunting, just so that they're not always completely focused on the game, I guess. Eat it. God. Jesus. That's something in my throat. My drink. Oh, I need to change that. Whoops. Forgot about that. I also didn't add my gamer stuff in there. My caffeine stuff. Game mode? Start. starter shiny hunting. I'll leave it. Alright, any little green Rowlets wanna pop up for me? Okay, it's only been 11 minutes. I feel like the Caesar definitely spoiled me when I was shiny hunting for it, because I used the wrong sandwich, and I still managed to find 2 shinies within the, I don't know, 20 minutes? 20 out of the 30 minutes for the sandwich. I feel like that's pretty decent. I feel like most people don't really get shinies that often. But we're just looking for these shiny starter boys. I'm also intrigued to try and shiny hunt for Cyndaquil. It's because Cyndaquil is my favorite starter. But I've heard from watching other people shiny hunt for it that it is a massive pain since it spawns basically in the one cave. It's like in the one cave entrance and you can't really see much of it. That is definitely going to be something that, realistically, I almost feel like I would have started with it first if I didn't have this Rowlet outbreak. Where is the little green boy? Surely you're not going to use this entire meal that actually has sparkling power in it. Surely not. Alright, it's kind of cute that all the Rowlets, they just start following you. Their little feet. Hang on, let's walk around and try to gather them. Notice me, Rowlet. No green boys here. Yeah, I'm always afraid that I'm just going to miss when it's an actual shiny. Just because I'm not always certain. Or my eyesight's not very good. Look at all these. Ow. Alright, no green boys. Is this what shiny hunters have to go through? They just sit here and shiny hunt? I sound like watching my character. And he's like not moving at all. Oh, there we go. Okay. Little green boy. Gosh, there's so many of you. Why aren't you any of you shiny there? My little owl friend. I know I enjoy fire starters more, but you can at least try and show up. Halfway through the meal. I wonder if just resetting it entirely would be better than trying to go and re-get it. And try and actually count to 60 instead of counting and missing it. See, what I don't want it to be is when I'm about to approach the end of the meal that I find one. Well, actually, it wouldn't be too bad. Because, I mean, 250 BP is not very hard to get. So if we could find like one per meal, that would be pretty good. Where? For art. Ouch. I need rally. See, I'm also always wondering, like, when it said the voice line, there aren't many Rowlets from the original one. Does that sort of diminish? Or is it just respawning the ones that I've seen? But I don't think so. I'm not entirely sure, but we need to find a shiny Rowlet. We need to find 3 of them. Maybe at some point I'll just Masuda method and try. No, because I think we're gonna try Masuda method for the shiny Scarlet Violet starters. I don't think there's a catchable way of getting them in this game yet. I just don't think there's a way to shiny hunt for them. And I did grab myself a foreign Ditto. So we could do that at some point. So I think it'd be fun to try and get like a lot of shinies before the Pokemon Z to A comes out. So I'm really excited for the card game as well as for the video game. I'm not too big on story though. I mostly just like playing through the game. But it's been it feels like a long time since a Pokemon game has come out. Oh god. And I've been really looking forward to trying to play a new one. I'm being surrounded by owls. Oh no. Where are you? There's no little green boys. Where are these Rowlets that are hiding from me? And why does my guy look like that? I wonder if I have to move my cat. Yeah. Nice, if I look this way. Ah, okay. I need to move my camera to... No, because if I move it to the other monitor... That doesn't work. I need to be facing the other... just leave him. My character will just look like he's staring into you guys. Just staring into the blankness of your screen. No shiny owls. I wonder if it's faster just to like despawn them by running away. I will try doing that. We'll despawn them by running away and then running back into the area. Just so that we don't need to see the picnic animation every time. Oh! There you are! Oh, no. Hang on. Save. We got our first shiny. 20 minutes in. 20-ish minutes in. Nice! Get the ball. Make it easy on me getting the ball. Alright. It has a recoil move, so I don't want to false swipe it. I'm wondering if I should lead my Amoonguss just because he has Spore. Put it to sleep. I think we'll just... Okay, crit catcher. Nice! We got our first shiny owl. Now we just need to get 2 more of them. Oh, I should have... Here, I'm going to run around a bit. Seeing if there's another one. Honestly, that was kind of really prominent on how it actually looks. So I think what we'll do is we'll move... Let's make this the shiny starter box. Oh, let me save. No, 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 don't touch me, don't touch me. Don't touch me, don't touch me. Alright. First rowlet down. 2 more to go. So yeah, I think it might be easier just to run, despawn them, and then come back. Because it looks like that does work. And I don't need to keep opening a picnic every time. But once this meal goes up, we have 8 minutes, so we have to refresh on this Blueberry Academy meal. And then we can see how long it may take to get 3 of every starter. It's only really occurred to me how long this may actually take. But that's okay, we can spend some time doing it. Normally I don't even stream today because I give myself a little bit of time to edit videos. But since I finished the metronome video a lot earlier than I was sort of well, like a week earlier than I was expecting it, so I was still expecting to like edit for the rest of this week. But I do have an unboxing video that I'm still needing to work on. But those typically don't take as much time just because it's pretty straightforward, and the only real cutting areas is going to be the like blank spaces once I get a hit or not. Like sometimes I try to conversate as much as I can throughout the video, but it becomes harder trying to figure out topics, especially when I don't really go outside much. So I think that's the harder part when it comes to most people when they create videos, is that you have to try and conversate a lot. And so a lot of people like have stories, whether they be real or fake. And they'll like be able to talk about like their outside experiences and all that other kind of stuff, what their interests are. Like for now, I'm interested in the TCG. So I've been working on trying to essentially look at a bunch of results for the previous regional tournaments and trying to incorporate those deck ideas into what I have. And a lot of times it's pretty decent. Like I went to a League Cup, I believe 3 weeks ago. Yeah, it was like 3 weeks ago I went to a League Cup. I actually got all the way up to the finals, and that was like my second ever League Cup that I went to, with like 32-ish people. And I was playing Regidrago at the time because it seemed to be the most popular. It functioned really well. It was a very consistent deck, except when you always get like the few hands where it's just unplayable, but I feel like that's just with most decks. But once you like actually am able to set up, then it's a pretty good deck. But I also went to another League Cup this past weekend, and I got top 8 with the Terapagos EX. And that was one where it's like, these cards are legal for the first time, so there's not like a lot of information on them. but I tried to use like a lot of like the online tournament data, and you know Josh Frink's list was pretty spot on. I believe I made a couple adjustments just to help like with my consistency and sort of just like what I felt comfortable with playing it, but it worked out really well. There's like I think it was like 29, 27 people at the second League Cup, and we got top 8. So I mean, all these decks are like working really fine. It's a lot of fun. I've never really played uh, card games competitively before, so this will be roughly my first actual season of playing. But I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I went to one regional. I went to LA regional, I believe, and I took Charizard, and I think I went what? I think I went 2-4 drop, just cause there was 2 rounds. One round I played against Lost Box. I believe that was like no, it was my third round. My third round I was playing against Lost Box, and both games I prized Manaphy, and he just sniped my bench with Raiden Greninja for 2 turns, and I scooped. Second game, same thing happened. Then another game I played against Shen Pao. Manaphy was prized both games, and so pretty much after that loss, I pretty much just I dropped and I went to go get food instead. We had ramen that day. It's pretty fantastic. Nothing ever beats having ramen after a long day of like just doing stuff. Especially like when it's a lot colder. Yeah, you get like that warm feeling of the broth. And I have my favorite ramen spot that's like relatively close to my house, so typically try and hit there. But it's super good. Did my sandwich go out? 2-ish minutes. 2-ish minutes. I also need to resupply my gamer subs cup. Right now it's just got water in it, and I need something. Where are these Rowlets? I know I found one, but I would expect to find more than one. Where are my shinies? The only other thing I might need to do before Z to A comes out is rebeat Pokemon Legends Arceus. But I also heard that shiny hunting in that game is fairly easy. Plus, you have the sound effect that plays once you fly over and find a shiny. So I feel like with that game in particular, it may be easier to shiny hunt. But I don't think... I don't think I want to necessarily go for like the easiest method. It might be faster to go for the easiest method, but then again, I don't know. I don't think a lot of these Pokemon spawn in Legends Arceus. I feel like it's a little bit restrictive with what actually spawns in the game. But I don't know because I haven't played it in such a long time. I haven't played it in a long enough time that I don't know where my save file is. I'm sure... I don't think I just think I didn't transfer over when I swapped over to a new Switch. Because my first Switch broke. So... I'm thinking that at some point I'm going to have to do a playthrough of that. I'm I'd like to do it on stream, but at the same time, I also just skip a lot of the story, and it's been a long time since that game has been out, but it'll pretty much just be a whole new playthrough, and I think I would want to, like, almost 100% complete the game. Just because I've never actually completed, like, a Pokédex in a Pokemon game, except for, like, Scarlet Violet Base. Scarlet Violet Base is the first game where I actually completed and caught all Pokemon to get the Shiny Charm. I've also never, like, tried to play, like, post-game stuff. Hold on. I'll browse this real quick. No shinies? Okay. Last scan, I don't want to miss it. Alright, let's go get another cafeteria meal. We got one shiny with one meal, so if we can keep going with one shiny, one meal, then probably by the end of this stream we'll have 6 shinies, which won't be too bad, I think. I don't know. I don't know how bad or good like shiny rates are for Pokemon. So I know like people have like a bunch of numbers and stats and stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna add like a counter to the game or to the video, because eventually it's just gonna be a whole entire video for it. Right. It's kind of interesting how in this game every encounter is counted like when you just walk by the Pokemon, which is kind of nice, just so I don't have to like constantly battle Pokemon. It takes a lot less time. Okay, there we go. Back. Freak. I feel like I'm definitely getting sick. If not, then I'm already sick. One of the two. Back to the Rowlets we go. Back to the Rowlets we go. Ooh. Hello, Monsieur Rowlets. I am back with a new set of meal. Ah, yes, they are spawning. They're spawning. God. Alright, no shiny off first set. Also, wouldn't mind catching like a shiny of a different type of Pokemon. But I think as like a good starting point, I feel like the starters be not necessarily easier, because I feel like that there's probably a lot of other Pokemon that are probably easier to shiny hunt than the starters. But it is a nice starting point. I do have a couple of shinies already, like the 2 shiny Caesars I got when I was playing the game with Leo, the 2 Umbreons that I caught in between now and then. But my first ever shiny that I remember in this game is a shiny Flamigo. And I kid you not, I didn't know it was a shiny. I thought it was just like another color variant. Because you know how like the Squawk abilities have like very distinct color variants between them? I thought it was just like, you know, oh, we have a pink one and then we have like a lighter pink variant. So when I actually ran into it, it's shiny sparkles, like, oh, it's a shiny, that's cool. I really wish sometimes that they would almost make a bigger difference with a lot of these shinies. Because, I mean, we already have, like, Garchomp and Gengar, where their shinies are kind of duds, but I wish that some of these will make it a little bit more apparent. I know, like, Shiny Maushold is supposedly a very difficult one, because it's, like, depending on like the color of its pants, I guess. But the only another one, yes. Save. Don't you dare run into me, you little owl. Stop. Stop. What am I doing? Stop. Stop. No, sir. Sir, you can't fly. Sir, get down. Yeah, shiny number 2. Alright, this one. Quick ball. We scared it. Get in the ball. Let's go. Second Rowlet was caught. Easy peasy. Second meal. Second Rowlet. We're flying. Put him in the box. And then I think once I catch all of them, then I will probably evolve them and then put them all in the box. I don't have a Pokemon home, so I don't have like a way to actually store a whole bunch of Pokemon. I was thinking that I would probably try and store them across different games that I might still own. I don't know. It's crazy. Like, I found my my Game Boy Color from when I was younger, and it still had my cartridge of Fire Red in it. No, not Fire Red. It had my cartridge of Red version in it. And unfortunately, I don't think it actually works, because I put batteries in it. The Game Boy turned on, but the screen didn't do anything. But it's still cool that I got to find something that I used to have when I was a child. I also found a lot of my old cards. I didn't find any of like the super nice ones, but I did find a couple of them. Like there was a Flareon EX. Now Flareon is my current favorite Pokemon, and I was so very excited that I found the Flareon EX, because that was like one of the like better cards that I thought when I was younger that I kept. And it's definitely like one of my favorite like art styles and stuff. I'll probably flash a picture if I put this in the video, but it's definitely one of my favorite cards that I got to find out of just like a bunch of boxes that we used to have. And nothing there. 24 minutes. We're like about 5 minutes in and we got a second. I have to think, since we don't have any other outbreaks, I may want to see... I feel like with isolated outbreaks, it wouldn't work using the Blueberry Academy meal. Especially since it doesn't retract away from the other types that spawn there. So we may have to look up how to catch Cyndaquil, and maybe we'll go after that one next. As soon as we find our third Rowlet. And we'll see what we do from there. And no green ones. This is great. It's kind of nice because it's like, instead of just doing like a competition or a battle, I'm very competitive, so I do enjoy competition and battling, but this is sort of like a nice relaxing thing to do. It almost makes me want to think that I should probably be doing something else, like editing while I try to shiny hunt, but I can't imagine trying to like multitask and shiny hunt. So I feel like you are, even though like you're just walking back and forth, you're still like, very in control of your character, and you have to keep your eyes very peeled in order to see some of these shinies. Like luckily these green ones aren't very hard to miss, but if it was like something that's like a lot less detailed, then it'd probably be something that's harder to find. I'm also wondering if maybe we should try and clear starters per biome from where they spawn. So maybe, I don't know, because I don't have very much sandwich ingredients, and I might need to see if I can find a decent way of spawning them in as opposed to just changing the date and trying to find a mess out. I feel like it might be easier if I just don't do that. I also wouldn't mind a shiny Smeargle, honestly. Shiny Smeargle is pretty cool. I am a Fire and Dark trainer, so its shiny variant of it being red paint is pretty nice. In case you couldn't tell from my model, red's my favorite color. Where are these shiny boys? Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Come on, show me the third Rowlet, and then we can move to hunt something else. Then I'm probably thinking we can see if we can find another outbreak. I may change like a couple days, and if we don't get another outbreak, then we'll go for like Cyndaquil. I'm hoping if we do get another outbreak, then we just would be able to use the Blueberry Academy meal to shine hunt for that. Especially since, like, you know, even though it's Sparkling Power level 1, it's better than not having any. Since I don't have... I think I don't really have any Urban Mystica. I don't do very many raids, so I don't have a lot. Like, I've done raids for, like, a lot of the other, like, Mightiest Mark starters. But because you're limited to catching one, I didn't really have like that appeal to try and hunt for more specifically for the Urban Mystica. It might have been a smarter idea just to do it anyways, just so that you can have it, but I don't know. I don't know how a lot of people like have so much Urban Mystica. Like, I saw somebody's bag and they have like 20 of each stack. I'm just like, that's crazy. I have like maybe two. I have 2 Urban Mystica of Salt and like 2 Urban Mystica of Spicy, and that's all I got. I am poor on Mystica. Also poor on money in this game, I'm not gonna lie. Forgot what I used it for. But I think I need to try to get better at shiny hunting, because there is going to be another challenge with Leo at some point. And I'm thinking it's going to be some sort of shiny hunting challenge. I think he said that he wanted to do first to catch a shiny team of 3 and then we battle. And then I wanted to do, we race to shiny hunt for a randomized Pokemon. What's going on, Brady? I'm just trying to spitball a couple video ideas while I'm shiny hunting. How are you doing? I'm doing alright. I've gotten 2 shiny Rowlets, and I'm looking for one more. We've managed to save up our Urban Mystica, and I've just been using the Blueberry Academy meals, and we only need to do 2. Right now we're currently 1 shiny per meal, which is pretty good, and I thoroughly enjoy it. The only hard part is trying to like think of conversation stuff. But I think when it comes to like the videos, I want to do more competition stuff. Who is my favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Flareon. I think for me, it's more of a choice of what is a if Pokemon were like real, what Pokemon would I want to be sort of like Ash and Pikachu's relationship, where it's like outside of the Pokeball roaming around. And so I feel like Flareon, it would be like my favorite type to have around. I'm big into like fire type Pokemon. But initially it used to be Cyndaquil because that was like one of my favorite starters. It still is my favorite starter, but Flareon became my favorite Pokemon. How about you? What Pokemon is your favorite? What Pokemon's your favorite, and what type is your favorite, I should say. Ah! Accidentally ran into him. And Gengar and Gyarados, nice. Gyarados is a sick Pokemon. It's got a sick shiny variant, and I love it a lot. Gengar's just a sick Pokemon in general. I used it for a metronome battle that I did with Leo. It's such a sick Pokemon. I just wish that there was I just wish there was like, oh, actually there might be a better Gengar card in the TCG. Cause I also like to play the Pokemon TCG. Dragon's your favorite type? That's cool. Leo's favorite type is Dragon as well, so I'm sure you guys can reminisce about dragons together. Yeah, dragon types are cool. I just wish that a lot of these favorite Pokemon would become a lot more playable in the Pokemon TCG. Do you play the Pokemon TCG, or do you just play the video game? Or do you just like casually like Pokemon? God, daytime in my game. Where are my sunglasses? Where is the third Rowlet? We've already got 2. I just need 1 more. But alright, sick. Do you mostly collect on the TCG? Or do you like go and play at like locals and stuff? I found like the Pokemon game's actually a lot of fun to play at like a local area. Just because there's one like right next to my work. And so like every Friday I'll just go and play Pokemon. And it's so much fun. It's like, especially when I was younger, I was very much a kid that collected and just threw away the energy cards. I got 400 cards? Nice. Yeah, I don't have a lot of like collected cards. I have a lot of bulk. Just because I like to open packs. I have quite the addiction to opening packs. You play Pokemon Sword? Okay. I haven't played that game in such a long time. Mainly because I don't... Well, actually, I've never really gone back to playing a lot of games that I normally had. Like, I think probably the only Pokemon game that I've actually gone back to play is like Pokemon Emerald and Pokemon Ruby. I played Pokemon Ruby because I really like Pokemon Ruby. But I went back to play Pokemon Emerald because I realized in my older self that I never actually beat the game when I was younger. I got stuck at trying to catch Rayquaza. And then I pretty much just never went back to play it ever again. But later on, I did come back to beat the game. That was very nice. Yeah, I think when it comes to Pokemon games, my favorite would definitely be Pokemon Ruby. Are you excited for Pokemon Z to A when it's released next year? It's definitely a game that I'm sort of looking forward to, just because it feels like it's been a long... Well, it probably has been a long time since a Pokemon game has actually come out. they did have DLCs to like fill in some of the gap, but I don't know. I feel like it just doesn't compare to an actual like full release of a new game. So I'm hoping that eventually Z to A will get released. And then we could grind in that game. You beat Pokemon Sword 4 times, nice. I don't think I have that much dedication to try and beat a game multiple different times. So I think it's like, for me at least, I always just like to, once I beat the Elite Four, I almost never pick up the game again. Like, I think once I started playing Scarlet and Violet, I never... This is like the only game where I spent so much time playing the after part of the game. Nice, very excited for Z-Day. Yeah, I don't know when they are expecting to release it in 2025. Like, I've heard a lot of rumors that there's going to be a Pokemon, what's the word? Yeah, that is true. He was definitely an annoying trainer to face in Sword and Shield. With Pokemon Z-Day, I don't remember if they ever... I know there's a bunch of leaks that, well, quote-unquote leaks, but it's more like guesses that Pokemon Z-Day is supposed to release, like, earlier next year. It's like they'll say earlier next year, they'll say summer of next year, or like, what's it? November. Pokemon games usually release around November. You need the DLC so you can beat the Elite Four. I think with Sword and Shield, that's probably the only part of the game that I never actually like owned or played is the DLC. But I think during that point, I was sort of not really like phasing out of Pokemon, but I wasn't playing too many games back then. Like I think I was mostly playing like a lot of PC games. And so I was trying to like phase out of console games. So I've never actually like done the DLC for Sword and Shield. And it's like I think that's like one of the ways where I watch a lot of Shiny Hunters. Well, now I do. But that's like one of the ways where I guess people can shiny hunt for legendaries is like the Isle of Conquest or something with the Sword and Shield DLC. I liked a bit. Yeah. At some point, I want to do it before... Not really before Z-Day comes out, because that's not a lot of time, but... Let's try it. I think eventually I will. Because I'm thinking, right... Since I do want to, like, almost have, like, a complete, Isle of Armor. Okay, that's what it was called. I knew it was Isle of something, I just couldn't remember what the ending part was. But I always wanted to have a living Dex and a shiny living Dex. Which essentially it's like, that's why I'm trying to catch three of every starter right now for the shiny part. Is so that I can have like one Rowlet shiny, one Dartrix shiny, and then a Decidueye shiny. I was about to not remember what the third evolution of this one was, because I never started with the Rowlet. I started with the Fire Cat. Oh. But I know a lot of people, like, when they do, like, their, like, living decks, they, like, cross a bunch of different games. Because especially, like, in Scarlet and Violet, a lot of the legendaries are shiny locked when you're able to catch them post-game. So I've already caught all the legendaries that I could catch in, like, after game in the post game for Scarlet. So I have like all the legendaries, but eventually and this is probably a giant eventually. I may try and like shiny hunt more for like legendaries and all this other stuff. I mean, but first, obviously, I think what I should do, right, is shiny hunt for all the Pokemon I can in this game. And then, when I hit that wall, depending on what Pokemon are released in Z to A, I can try, and I'm definitely going to try and stream the game when it comes out. I don't know how much I'm going to try and shiny hunt, depending on how difficult it may be. But why is this TM tracked? But depending on how new it might be, I want to see how hard or easy it'll be to shiny hunt in Z to A. And then we can shiny hunt in that game. And then if I need to, I can go back to Legends Arceus. Because my file got deleted, so I need to go back and beat the game anyways. And I've also never, like, perfected the Pokedex in that game either. So, like, Scarlet Violet Base is the first game where I actually, like, caught all the Pokemon in the Pokedex. So I was very excited to finally get my first shiny charm in this game. But I think I want to like revisit a lot of like not older Pokemon games, but old enough where I can try and shiny hunt for a living dex of Pokemon. And all this is going to be like sort of paired alongside with playing the Pokemon TCG. Because I do like to play locally. And so every so often I'll also play on TCG Live. I don't know. I think the feeling between playing on TCG Live and playing IRL is like drastically different. Because I almost feel like when you're playing IRL, you have a lot more concentration and focus when I'm actually playing the game, as opposed to when I'm playing it like at home. I'm like listening to music, watching videos while I play, not necessarily focusing on a lot of the plays that I'm making. But do this deer. But that's my hope. I'm also trying to be a little bit more competitive this year, because this will be my first full year of playing my first full season of playing the Pokemon TCG. So I'm hoping I've already gone to like 2 League Cups and 1 challenge. Just because I don't really have too much time to play on the weekends. But I did get second at I got second at my first League Challenge, second at my first League Cup, and top 8 at my second League Cup. So we are scoring results, at least when it comes to playing on the competitive side, which is very nice. But I don't know how well it would transfer over to like the regional level. Because there's like a ton of experienced players that go to these regionals. And my first regional was kind of a flop. I went 2-4 drop. But it was definitely a learning experience, because I think I tried to metagame a little bit too hard for that regional. Because I was like overestimating a couple decks that I thought I might see. But at the same time, I didn't really try to stick with one deck that I thoroughly enjoyed. And I mean, I did bring like a good deck. I won my first game, so I was very excited to actually win my first game going to a regional. But it was very difficult from that point going on. And I think after now of playing for a little bit longer, I've sort of got a decent idea of how to approach like preparing for like a regional or something like that. So I'm hoping that the next regional that I go to, I'll be able to be a lot more prepared than I was going to my first one. And not make too many adjustments to my deck. That way I can still sort of function. So I think when it comes to it, it's like consistency is the best thing for it. Catch any gamer name after me. Eventually, I feel like once I start getting into the game further, I'll start catching a bunch of just random shinies. But yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind naming Pokemon after other people. I'm not very creative normally, so I don't nickname any of them. But I think at a certain point, if I want to say I reach... How many am I at? I'm at like, what, 136 subs on YouTube? I think if I reach like 500 to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, then I may try and do like a shiny hunt link trade for subs on YouTube. But that's probably something that's like way further down the line. Like, this is nothing, this is more casual than anything. Like, I do enjoy making a lot of these videos, like especially the battle videos that I do with Leo. It's a lot of fun to actually like do challenges, play competitively, quote unquote, because we're not like big competitive people in the Pokemon video game. Like, he definitely has an edge on me when it comes to like the video game, because he knows more about like stats and traits and Pokemon and all that other kind of stuff. Me, I'm just sort of like bang my head against the wall, pick the strongest move, flamethrower, everything's burnable. Why not just use it? So he's definitely... Oh, my email just got deactivated. I'm going to scout one more time and then go back and get another meal. So we've got 2 shinies with 2 Blueberry Academy meals. That's not too bad. Let's see if a third one shines up. Any third Rowlets wanna speak up or forever not be caught by me? Alright. Going back then. So, we're on pace of catching 1 shiny per Pokemon meal, so that's not too bad. He can more than likely beat me in a Pokemon meal. I mean, honestly, more than likely, because I do not think at all when I played Pokemon video game. Because, I mean, I feel like I'm not too... Oh, it's only 150. It's 250. I'm not too methodical when it comes to the Pokemon video game. Because I don't, like, remember typings. My memory is very bad. I don't remember, like, typings and weaknesses and 4 times, 2 times, resistance, all that other kind of stuff. It just sort of all flies over my head. So I feel like realistically a lot of people can just beat me in the video game without needing to try. But I don't mind it too much because it's not something that I put a lot of time into trying to be good at. Like, I feel like after some time of doing it, if I wanted to try and, like, get decent at playing the Pokemon video game and battling and all that kind of stuff, then I could probably get better. But, I don't know, it's not something that I really desire to try and be better at. Like, I think I'd rather put a lot more time in trying to, like, use my luck to get shinies and then getting better at the Pokemon TCG more than anything. I feel like when you're like Pokemon battling, especially like in VGC competition, it's a lot of mind games. Obstagoon, Dragapult, Gengar, Cinderace. Ooh, I do like part of that too. I think I don't have many competitive Pokemon. I mean, realistically, I only watch like maybe Wolfie VGC a couple times every here and there. Whenever he has like a longer video of like going to like a Pokemon regional or something, I'll oftentimes watch it. But that's just because I like watching the process of him going through a regional. I think that's super cool. Corviknight and Mamoswine. That's a pretty solid team. At least hearing it sounds pretty solid. I don't know what my team is. Like, I feel like if I had to choose between like having a team of my favorite Pokemon versus a team of like a competitive team that I would be using, it would be drastically different, because I'm the type of person to just like put 6 fire types on a team and call it a day. It's like I'd put Flareon, I'd put Incineroar, I'd put Cinderace, I'd put Blaziken. They're all a bunch of starters except for the Flareon. I'd put Typhlosion. So yeah, it'd be just a bunch of fire starters and Flareon, and that would be my team. Oh jeez, I ran into one. Oh. That's also an issue that I have like with the Pokemon TCG, right? Is that sometimes I almost feel like you have to put your feelings aside for what Pokemon you want to use. Just because you know it's not very good. So like, I wish that there was a great Flareon that I could use, but currently there isn't, so I'm not really trying to build a team around that. But I have been enjoying... I have been using Dragapult a lot. Dragapult's really cool. Centiskorch and Arcanine. Oh, those are sick. Arcanine is the OG. I love Arcanine. Centiskorch, I think I like Centiskorch a lot more when he's like Dynamax, just because he's just a massive centipede, millipede, whichever feet he is. However many feet he's got. But yeah, Arcanine. Such a cool Pokemon. I really liked... I like his original design more than Legends of Arceus, but I can admit that the design in Legends of Arceus is also pretty sick. I do also enjoy that design as well. I think the Hisuian Growlithe is really cute. I love when the Pokemon TCG did the Perrin and the Hisuian the Hisuian Growlithe card. I have both of them. I was lucky enough to pull both of them. But it's so cool. Alright, no problem. I don't know how long I'll be streaming for, but we're gonna try and get this Growlithe, or just one more Rowlet. And then seeing if we can maybe find another starter. We might try to reroll a couple outbreaks, see if we can find something else. If not, then maybe we'll just go find some Cyndaquils. And thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. It makes my life easier when somebody's there to bounce conversations back and forth with me. But at least it makes it easier for me, so I don't have to think of like conversation stuff myself. Alright. We still need one more. 24, 22. Oh, it's been 6 minutes. Rowlet, you came faster than you came within the first 5 minutes the last time. Where have you gone? Why are all these deerling here? I wonder if it would be better if I had like a grass encounter sandwich. That way maybe a lot of these other Pokemon wouldn't spawn in the area. Well, I feel like the Deerling would still spawn actually. Ah, don't touch. Okay, no problem. And if you don't fight, come back, that's fine. I don't mind. I don't want people to feel pressured to come back. Just cause, you know, small streamer syndrome or whatever. Feels weird saying that though. Not gonna worry about it. I think, well, actually it depends on how long it takes to catch the shiny Rowlet. I might want to start looking into how to catch this shiny Cyndaquil, because that may be the next one that we're going for. I just want to make sure that this thing is... Okay. We need one more. Clear out it. Dun 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 dun. Ooh, also, we're finally in October. Oh, I just realized we're finally in October. So that means I need to think about what I'm gonna do for my costume. Which is not too much of an issue, because I have a general idea. Oh, shiny Rowlets. Alright, loop this tree, and then we're gonna find, oh, some lag. Then off the rock, we find shiny Rowlet. I don't see it. The sun has taken away my shiny Rowlets. No. I want to see a shiny Rowlet pop in that tree. I think that'd be super cute. Cho kawaii. Alright, Rowlet. Come on. Let me break free. Let me break free of these bonds. I always wonder how long it takes people to like actually shiny hunt for a lot of their specific Pokemon. So when you watch a video, it's like all cut down and whatnot. So I wonder how long it takes most people. Because, I don't know, from what people say, it's like, they have like a lot of work. Oh, it's just a Deerling mixed in with the Vibrava. What I hear people say, it's like, it takes them like a mass amount of encounters in order to catch any shinies. But I always feel like whenever I'm, like, whenever I've done shiny hunting so far, it always feels like it's been like under odds. Or under normal odds. That could also be the fact that this is I'm shiny hunting and this is the first time I've ever had the shiny charm. And I'm a beginner, so the game feels pity for me because I've never done this before. I am a full believer at beginner's luck and no one can tell me otherwise. Oh, my bravos. What are you doing here? Let's more routes. Another my brother. Oh, what's going on, Leo? I am shiny hunting. Look, I've been shiny hunting for about an hour, and we have 2 Rowlets. How do I change box? Oh, I need to check something. Look, there's the first boy. There's the second boy. I wonder if they have marks. No way. How do I... Oh, it doesn't have. Okay. But yes, after... So after I posted the what was it? What? Metronome. Jesus. After I posted up the metronome video, I also made after I posted up the metronome video, I relived the catching of both shiny Caesars, one of which I am using currently in my party. I was able to relive that moment, and now it's made me want to shiny out the starters. Gonna get shinies in a row again. I did, well, so instead of using the sandwiches, because I don't have, like, any Herba Mystica and I'm too lazy to hunt for it, I use the Blueberry Academy meals, which give me level 1 shiny odds, and encounter level 2 of all types. Caesar is really nice. And now I have 2. I only need 1. I have 2. Eventually, I think it'll be really cool to actually get, like, almost a living dex of shinies. That's why I'm trying to catch 3 of each. So I can have, at least for this one, it would be like 1 shiny Rowlet, 1 shiny Dartrix, and then 1 shiny Decidueye. I think that'd be really cool to have. Ah. So how are you doing? Are you still doing homework and such? Having fun with Shul? I'm surprised you're even here, to be perfectly honest. I thought you'd be busy doing stew. But then again, also, I normally just don't stream on Tuesday anyway. I realized that, like, for the past couple weeks, I've been too lazy to stream, I wanted to say. Or at least I've been pushing it off for so long that I need to get back into gear, right? But especially, like, the Pokemon TCG, I've been playing a lot of games just, like, offline. But especially with Pokemon Live, I don't always feel like playing it, and I think that's sort of like the negative part of the app, is that I just never feel like playing it. I would very much rather play Pokemon IRL. Ah. Oh, it lets you know my VR thing was on. Interesting. I mean, I should have stream mode activated on my Discord, so my icon should be purple as opposed to green. Yes, I would only have the VR chat thing if I was streaming. Why is this Smeargle chasing after me? Yeah, I would most definitely only have the VR thing on while I'm streaming. Because I don't make any thumbnails with it. I almost feel like it's irrelevant to have at least my VTuber personality, or my actual face for that matter, in thumbnails. Yeah, those will be the only moments, or that'll be the only moment. I want them... Ooh, sleeping in the tree. I want them to release Pokemon ZA. It wants to paint me like the Titanic scene. I don't think so. I think I said it doesn't want... I don't want to put my model or whatever in the actual thing. Like, I think the closest thing that I'll probably do is put, like, my Pokemon character in a thumbnail if I'm, like, doing hunting and stuff. Which reminds me, I need to figure out what I'm going to do with making these actual videos. I feel like I should just only include, like, the first bit. First bit. Not catching all three, because I feel like that's just going to take a lot of time. Next year. Next year. Yeah, I know. Oh, I ran into one. The only other thing, right, is that the Pokemon TCG, there's a lot of stuff coming out that I just want to buy. Like, So, I think in December or something, there's supposed to be some, like, holiday set that's focused around the evolutions, right? And you know me and my evolutions, I gotta have it. So, that's something to look forward to at the end of this year. And then next year, they announced that there's going to be a new, I guess you could say archetype, where it's like trainers Pokemon, which I'm also pretty excited for, because I never actually got to play during that time. And it looks very exciting, where it's like, you know, oh, Marnie's Morpeko does more damage when you have more Marnie's stuff. I don't freaking know. I don't have an example of it. But it looks exciting. It looks exciting to have, like, these themed around decks. But we're focusing in on the now. And I went to another League Cup this past weekend for TCG. There was 27 or 29 people. And I got in the top 8. So I think I'm doing really well. My brain is functioning pretty properly. And my deck management is thriving. Berries, berries. Yeah, so hopefully towards the end of November, I'm planning to go to Sacramento. And if I do well there, then we got a ball game on our hands. But with that one, I'm expecting there to be like a little bit over 2,000 people. Did you really just log into your other? Stupid. Log into your other account just to reply back. Why? Why do you have both of them open? Gosh, so many berries. Yes, Leo. And then once I thrive, then you can join me and then we can thrive together. Nah, it's okay. I pretty much, if you can assist me, like, I appreciate if you could, like, help me test and stuff when it comes to decks. I don't need you to, like, travel and go all these other places with me. But I definitely would need, like, testing assistance. Because I always feel, I don't know, it feels weird, like, testing by yourself, or, like, playing against yourself. Because I have a hard time of, like, trying to get rid of that bias of, like, having one deck win over the other, you know? So, like, if I was playing Charizard and I was playing, like, a bad matchup and I was like, oh no, but if I didn't do this, then this would win, you know? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like, testing decks. You know how, like, we made you that Charizard deck and you were playing against me and such? Yes. Yeah. Because realistically, I mean, I think I'm at the point where I can sort of, like, I don't know, be independent with playing. Especially since I go to locals every time. So, but I think when it comes to like meaningful testing, that because I have like all these decks, a lot of these decks already built out and such, and I feel like it would be beneficial since you have like, you know, some sort of brain capacity with card games. I feel like you'd be able to optimally use the decks properly, if that makes sense. Although then again, when we were playing Charizard, you did attach energies to your Pidgeot, and I'm like, why? Guess that's the question, is nah, it's fine, it's fine. Are you going to be... you probably will be. Are you gonna go to the Halloween party at the end of this month? Well, at least the weekend before the end of this month. It is on the Saturday, and you are typically free on the Saturday. Dude, I need to catch one more shiny Rowlet, and then I can move on from this. No, Pidgeot does not need energy. Pidgeot just needs to sit there like the bird it is. Although I will say, I think this weekend, or when I went to the League Cup, I did also attach energy to my Pidgeot because it needed to attack. But that was for other reasons. Oh, I need energy attached because I'm getting sleepy. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, we found our third Rowlet. Thank you. There we go. No, no, no. Sorry. Yes, okay. Oh, there we go. Too much school. What do you mean? Too much school, my left foot. Hang on, I need to make this caffeine drink right now because I'm getting sleepy. Alright, we have now caught 3 Rowlets. Let's go. Okay, my drink has been shaken. I could go for Trico. I need to see if it spawns enough or not. I need to see if I can get a outbreak. Well, we have almost 6 minutes left in the sandwich. Let me save. Okay, why are you just naming all the grass Pokemon? I don't want to catch them by types. I don't need to catch them by types. The sandwich does all types. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the rest of this meal for this Rowlet, and then we're going to move on to the next... sheesh. We're going to move on to the next one. I don't want to. Leo, I need to catch all of them. I need to catch all the starters. Whether it be water, grass, or fire. I need to catch all of them. And if I catch another shiny little Rowlet, then I can give it away when I hit X amount of subs on YouTube. I think that's a fun idea. Share the shiny luck with the public. I feel like even like most people, they probably don't catch like a shiny per sheesh. McChickens. Oh, I would love to catch shiny Torchics. But we're also starting from scratch. So any shiny that I currently have, I'm not going to like include it in the, well, okay, scratch that. I'll probably include the Scizor and the Umbreon that I already caught, just because those ones I caught recently. But anything like pre then, I'm probably not going to include in the shiny count, and then we're just going to have to hunt for it later. I mean, it definitely took you a while. I mean, yeah, well, here's the thing. So, I feel like when we play together, all of your shiny luck just goes to me, right? So, it's more of getting your help by giving me your luck. You know? I mean, I'm not going to get rid of it. It's still going to sit in my box. I was just thinking of if I wanted to catch another one or not. I think eventually, if I ever do... I think it'd be a fun video to do all the evolutions. Whether it be catching them out in the wild or catching them as EVs and trying to evolve them all properly. I feel like catching them all in the wild would be a lot of fun. You have 3 Feebas shiny. In this game? Did you catch him in this game? Did you shiny hunt in like Kitakami in that like mountainous area? That mountain area for the Feebas? Because that's like a small cave to like shiny hunt Feebas. Or at least that's a place where I believe I saw was frequent spawn place for them. Yes. Honestly, 3 Feebas is pretty good, not gonna lie. We got 2 minutes 20. Now, how long... Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds like it'd take a lot of effort. How long did it take you to get those 3 shiny Feebases? But then again, I mean, we also, like, took a while to... Oh, I just realized... If I start from scratch, I'm gonna have to shunt for all the Paradox ones. And you know how long it took me to find multiple Roaring Moons. Well, I guess we only have to find 1 Roaring Moon. Plus, I have the Shiny Charm. So it might be easier. And we know where to spawn them. Nice, nice, nice. No Melodics. It took you 7 days to get 1 shiny female Feebas, but between then and now, between then and the beginning, you caught 2 male ones. Oh, you don't have... You also don't have the shiny charm. Okay, so I feel like if you have the shiny charm, it can, like, reduce it considerably. Because, like, right now, I have the shiny charm. You should probably also get the shiny charm before we do the shiny battle. Also, with your shiny battle idea, I don't know how well it would work. Because if we both just, like, took X amount of days to catch 3 shinies and then battle, that could just, that's like an unlimited time amount, and then we can just get any Pokemon we wanted. So what would be the point in getting a shiny as opposed to just a regular one? No, I don't want your male Feebases. You can keep them. Those are your shinies. I don't need them. I'll find my own female Feebas on the first try. Honestly, at this point, just give me your game and I'll get the shiny charm for you. Either that or I'll just trade all the Pokemon that I possibly can into your game. I mean, I still have all the ones that I got for my shiny charm. 1 second. Alright, last check. We're gonna do a last groom around, see if we have any more Rowlets, any more green boys. No more. That is the song. Okay. I don't want your shiny. Yeah, I don't want your Feebas. You keep your Feebases. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and change the date and get like a more a different outbreak. Yeah, but you're not quitting playing Pokemon. That's the difference. All right, save the game. Was it? And we will see if we can get another outbreak. I didn't mean to log in immediately. But I mean, realistically, if we do like a shiny hunting battle, then you should probably get the shiny charm, or else I'm just gonna have an egregious advantage. You know, I'm just gonna have such a high advantage. I wonder if there's any. Probably not. There's probably not going to be any static encounter I can do without making like a regular sandwich, and I don't have the Urban Mystica for that. Alright, what outbreaks do we have? Show me a starter that's not Rowlet. Piplup! Ooh, we got the bird! Okay. Minior's a pain. Honestly, Piplup, that's a pretty hard shiny to spot. Okay. So, what we do, back at it again with the Piplup. We're going to... Yeah. We get the Academy Special, because look, it's got Catching Power all types and Sparkling Power all types. I realize Piplup is going to be a pain because it is a water type in a water type area. So... Oh... I'm wondering if we should try and... I don't... Now, you know what? We'll stick with doing these meals. We'll see how long it'll take. Because it is still an outbreak, right? So it should have more Piplup odds than other odds. Right. This is me trying to justify not trying to mass produce Urban Mystica. Okay! Let's go! Second shiny, second starter of today. We'll see how long it takes. Okay. Wrong way immediately. This way. God, I'm gonna have to make this trek. I remembered I had to... A little bit ago, I shiny hunted for Solosis, and oh my god, that took forever. It is blizzarding in this game. I think I need to move this up so that I can do this for 60. Alright. Is there any way to just get rid of this weather? Get him! Oh. Alright, there's gotta be like a setting for this. It's actually Am I just stuck with this laggy blizzard trying to hunt for these Piplup? I already lost count. Jesus. Where are you going, Inteleon? I think that's 5. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. 6. I feel like I'm going in slow motion. 7. This is gonna be painful. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sup, Lapras? Get off! Still 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. There's a random Oshawott. 23. 24. Honestly, it might be more than 60 because I lost count. 25. 26. 7. 28. 29. Oh, that one's drowning. Help him. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. Whoa. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. I like how Inteleon's just able to stand here and the Piplups still swimming. 43. 44. There you go. 45. 46. 40's lagging. 48. I should have done this and then hunted for him. Welcome back. 49. 50. We got an outbreak of Piplup and now we're working on them. 51. I see 10 more and then we're ready to start resetting them. 52. 53. 54. Hey, Brady. My Inteleon is stuck. 55. Where are you going? $56. Oh, this is such a laggy area. Nande. 57. 58. 59. 60. And for good measure, we'll do one more. Okay, so this Piplup should be a lot harder to actually spot. So I feel like most definitely I'm going to miss one. It's also unfortunate that the... No, I think it's normally yellow. I think it's also unfortunate that the Piplup hunt is in the water. Oh, what's going on, Robert? How are you? We're shiny hunting for your favorite starter. Well, eventually we'll get to Mudkip. But for now, since we have an outbreak of Piplup. Ow, my elbows. So we're looking for a light blue. A light blue penguin. Doggone it, so far we're actually doing decently well. We got three meals and 3 shinies. So pretty good odds. Yeah, I know. I was yoking around. Big yoke, so wow. Yeah, I don't know. Normally I don't stream today, but I feel like since I haven't streamed in like the past 3-ish weeks, I should probably get back on the grind. Especially since I've been putting off shiny hunting just because I'm too lazy to get any Herba Mystica, but I can just use Academy meals and that'll be fine. When am I hunting Totodile? Depends, because currently I'm only doing outbreaks right now. So if I can get like a Totodile outbreak to spawn, then I'd be doing Totodile. But it's just dependent on whenever the game wants to generate it for me. Like, unless I have the ingredients to make enough shiny sandwiches to specifically hunt for that Pokemon, then I'm probably not going to put too much focus on it. Because see right now, like, we have an outbreak of Piplups, and there's just so many in the area, and I'm hoping that the shiny variant is... I'm hoping that it can stick out prominently. More prominent than all the other ones. Because it's supposed to be like a very light blue. Yeah, we'll get there, we'll get there. So far, I've only shiny hunted for Rowlet, and we got 3 of them within the first hour and a half. But I essentially wanted to have this as like the starting point of me catching a bunch of shinies. Because I've always wanted to like make a living dex of Pokemon, which is essentially just getting 1 Pokemon of each evolution stage. So like for Alligator, I'd catch 3, evolve 1 into Rockna, and then evolve 1 into Alligator. And then that would be like the entire like living set. So eventually it's going to get to a point where I want to get like a living set of all of them. But it's just going to be dependent on if I have the sandwich materials or am able to get what I need. Or if I can get like an outbreak or something. I mean, there's also the debate where I can try and catch it in a different game. But I think I want to try and at least be a little bit consistent and try and catch them all in this game first before I try and move on to any other games. So like one other thing like later on, since I do need to replay my Pokemon's Legends Arceus because my file got deleted. One thing I might do with that is replay the entire game and try to perfect all the Pokedex entries and actually like fully beat the game, because I never actually went back and did that. I think I pretty much beat like the main base game of it. I said F you Giratina, and then I caught Darkrai, and then I was like, yep, that's it for me. But I don't know, since I'm on a very big Pokemon kick, getting back into like the Pokemon TCG, it's sort of like reinvigorated my feelings of wanting to collect all these Pokemon, you know? Also, I've never like had a desire to shiny hunt before, but after I caught those 2 shiny Scizors when I battled against Leo on Saturday, that one Saturday, so good. Little Oshawott around my Piplups. What are you doing? It honestly, yep, just invigorated me right in my loins. Alright, there's gotta be some easy tell. Brother's in the water. How is he? How? God. Nice. I am Yao, king of the rock. It was bull. I mean, it's not my fault that I'm just, you know, so much luckier. I think the better part of that was that I made like a completely wrong sandwich in order to actually shiny hunt for those. Like, I think that was probably the most fun. That was the most funny part. Is that I made a completely wrong sandwich, and I still got 2 of them within like 20 minutes or so. Any of these penguins looking a little bit light blue to you? Any of these penguins looking a little bit light blue to you? I'm gonna need you to check with me and make sure I'm not missing any light blue penguins. Oh, you know what I should do? I should have an image of all the shiny hunting targets that we're going for at that time. That's an idea. And write that down. I need to essentially draft shiny PNGs of each of these starters so that once I get a breakout and I'm shiny hunting for that target, I can put it on the screen so that I'm not just guessing. We got a water stone. Yippee! I feel like I have a lot of those. I feel like there is not a lack of resources in this game. See, it looks the same. Hey, you look lighter, but you're the same. God. Hang on, we're gonna shiny. Oh, that's very blue. Okay, so that's kind of that's. So it's more than just a light blue. It's like a teal. It's like a teal-ish Pokemon. Okay. So it shouldn't be that ridiculously hard to find. Random Piplup. Yeah, I definitely can't knock any more out. Or I don't need to knock any more out. Once you get to 60, you should be all fine. Alright, we're just gonna sit here. Let them spawn in a bit. Get my drink. Okay. Aqua, turquoise. I'm indifferent about colors, so same thing, same. Actually, no, I doubt I can make a picnic here. There's no shot. I'm gonna say there's not enough area. There's not enough area in my space. Yeah. Alright, let's picnic reset these. Even though I'm pretty sure just walking away from the area still works, we're just gonna do a quick picnic reset because we can. Alright, Piplups. Show me the shiny. Keep your eyes peeled. I finally arrived at my destination. Thanks, game. I have finally arrived at my destination. I like how there's also just Oshawotts right next to it. Yeah, I think we're definitely, at least for all these water ones, we're gonna definitely want to catch them in outbreaks. Because if I had a shiny sandwich plus encounter, every single water Pokemon's still gonna spawn. Like all these Laprases, all these Seadras, all these other things are gonna spawn. We are lagging. Yes, please. Alright, reset the boys. Any Piplups in the area? I didn't see any. I don't see any shiny ones at least. I just see a bunch of regular ones. There's Lapras. What's the shiny Lapras look like? Because there are odds where we can find a shiny in the area that's not part of the outbreak, considering that we still have like shining power level 2. It's just I think we have more odds of finding stuff in outbreaks than stuff that's not in outbreaks. Purple Lapras, got it. Alright, that'll be our side quest. Finding a purple Lapras. What can we find first? 3 shiny Piplups or 1 shiny Lapras? That is the question. Especially wanting to living dex all these. We get 3. I feel like these water ones are going to be the death of me. Except Totodile, its spawn area is really easy, I think. Just because it spawns in the... It doesn't spawn in like this openish water area. It spawns in like the savanna biome, I believe. And so for that one, we might want to just make an encounter sandwich for that. I think it's going to be the only one that really spawns in that area. Young Piplups, listen to me. Call for your shiny. That is any Magikarp would just hop out of the water? I don't think so. I don't see any regular Magikarps, so I'm kind of in the disbelief that a shiny one would show up randomly. Although, I did see a video that there is one place where a level 100 Magikarp spawns. And I think that would be a lot of fun, quote unquote, to try and go for a level 100 shiny Magikarp so I don't have to level it. It'll be the greatest fish of that lake. It's somewhere in this area, not specifically this one. I think it's in like the mountainous area. Another Piplup. Sploosh. Yeah, somewhere in the mountain area there is a place where a level 100 Magikarp spawns. How much time we got? 8 minutes. 8 minutes, Piplup. You got 8 minutes to spawn, or else I'm gonna be kinda sad. Won't get what I want. Honestly, this meal stuff, it really worked out for the Rowlet. But this Piplup, honestly, I just think these water encounters are gonna be super difficult. Especially having to swim around everywhere. It's just making my game lag super hard. I don't like this polar biome. I want to hunt for like Poplio and like the beach biome. Okay. See, it's like, it's crazy. Some of these, they're just like, they look lighter to me, but I know it's not the shiny. But it's still like, got general blue. I got you blue. In this shiny. Where is it? Well. I guess what else do we want to talk about? What else is there to talk about? Trading card game. Also don't know what Oshawott shiny looks like, so there's a few Oshawott that spawn. We may find just a shiny Oshawott instead. If we do, then that will be quite sad. Any shiny Piplups, any shiny Piplups. Dun, 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 dun. I almost think it'd be pretty easy to multitask the TCG. Well, actually, no. It would probably be hard, but because it'd be like I wouldn't focus in either game if I played the TCG at the same time. What are you oofing about? The shiny will be here. You will see. You will all see. The shiny Piplup will come. Hopefully today. Yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of shiny hunting ideas that I'd like to do, like shiny hunting for Ditto or shiny hunting for Zora. I wonder how you would be able to do that. Like, shiny hunting Zora wouldn't be too much of a hassle. Shiny hunting Ditto. Does it work the same way? I guess would be the question. Right? Because for Zoro, it's like, maybe next time. Shut your mouth. Right, because for a shiny Zoro, it would show like the shiny variant in the actual Pokemon. I'm assuming. I don't know. I feel like I should just look up videos on how to actually shiny hunt for those ones. Because the more I think about it, the more different. Every time I see a Horsey, I'm just a little bit more excited and then disappointed once I see it's a Horsey. Because it's just Horsey, you got the same color top, and I just can't find any Piplups. Come on, Piplup. Bruh. This is kind of like a sad outbreak. Avarice, please. 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 Let's picnic reset. Picnic reset. Picnic reset. Picnic reset. Picnic reset. Picnic reset. Whoop. That is the wrong button. Yeah, I think water shining hunting is going to be the worst of this. How much time do we have on our sandwich? Got 3 minutes left on this meal sandwich. So we don't have the Herba Mystica to make sandwiches. Well, we actually have a little bit. We don't have enough to effectively. Oh, I also think I saw that they're gonna be for raids. They're gonna have they're gonna have Infernape next, I think. I am kind of looking forward to that. Might get some Herba Mystica from that. But that probably means I also need to like set up a new Pokemon in order to try and raid battle it. I don't think this spot will have enough space to create a picnic in. But at least we can overlook this spawn area. This outbreak. Okay. Why are no penguins spawning? Leo, tell these penguins to start spawn. Oh, there we go. Never mind, they're starting to spawn. Apparently I must join them in the water and then they will spawn. Okay, now tell one of them to be shiny. Can you tell one of these Piplups to be shiny? Oy, oy, oy. That's just another Horsey. Alright, every time I look over, I just see your maybe next time comment and oy, 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 oy. Somebody needs to override that. Wow, there's a lot of Piplups. None of them are shiny. Oh no. We got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. It spawned me a shiny Piplup. Come on, spawn me a shiny Piplup. Shiny Piplup. Alright, we're gonna quickly respawn them one more time, and then if it doesn't show up in this next set, we're gonna go and reset the meal. I don't want to become a water. I'm a fire type trainer, Leo. You must understand. I'm a fire type trainer who started out catching grass and now water types. Or shinies. Alright. No shinies in the first meal. Now I gotta go all the way back to Blueberry Academy. I gotta go all the way back into this corner. And we gotta go refresh on the meal. So unfortunately we did not get... We didn't get the full streak. Piplup ruined it for us. It was going so well. We got one shiny Rowlet per Academy meal. And Piplup just had to ruin it. Oh, I just saw your message, Robert, and I thought that was in my game, and then I noticed the character. I was like, okay, so it wasn't. I didn't miss the shiny. That scared me. That person on that mount definitely was not my character. I got freaked out a little bit. I was about to say, I saw a shiny and you just let me ignore it. Alright. Here we go. Oh, I also want to... We need to find a Snowshrew at some point. I still haven't seen one yet in this game. Alright, Piplups. I have returned. Show me your shiny nature. And... That's a seal. Stop. No shiny Piplups. Alright, we reset. At this point, I'm like almost expecting that I'll find... I'm almost expecting that I'll find a different shiny. I ignored your message. Dude. All I see is that it does look lighter. Unless you posted something in like the actual Discord. Then I can't see it. I don't even know why I looked inside the Discord. I think I just saw that I had a bunch of notifications on it. No, it's starting to snow. It's gonna make my game lag. No, please. Stop. Game, don't let it snow. Don't let it snow. Don't let it snow. No. We're still in October. It shouldn't be this. It shouldn't do this. Not yet. Not yet. Don't snow. Alright. Maybe. Let's just say, it's a freaking horsey again, dude. Oh my god, I'm going to, horsey, you better stay away from my view, or else I'm gonna do something that you will regret. I saw the same light color and then it was just a freaking horsey, man. Alright. Wrong button. Picnic reset. Picnic reset. Yeah, it's just so hard that because there's just a whole bunch of shinies in this area. There's a whole bunch of other water types in this area. I can't even isolate water types. Any of you? No. No. Those are pretty blue looking boys, and then we got a bunch of horses over there trying to troll me. Gotta respawn. The minion looks funky. Oh, where is the more Piplup? There's the more Piplup. Blup, 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 blup. Alright. The only other thing that I thought of doing, right, when it comes to shiny hunting, is also incorporating the TCG cards, because there is like the shiny set, and I think that sounds like a fun little challenge thing to do. Get a card, shiny hunt for it, get a card, shiny hunt for it, get a card, shiny hunt for it. It's a decent randomizer, and I get Pokemon cards. Sounds like a win-win situation. Unless it's going to give me these water types, cause they're impossible to find. Like, holy smokes. I think when I shiny hunted for Reuniclus, or Solosis, it went a lot faster than this. And that time, I didn't know what I was doing. Bruh. Bruh, bruh, bruh. At this point, I almost want to use my ingredients to try and make a shiny sandwich just to see if that'll help. Because none of these Piplups are being shiny. Also, all this water is making my game lag. It's making me nothing but sad. And it's snowing. Oh, oy, oy, oy. Holy lag, holy lag, holy lag. Shiny Moana song. I don't know a shiny Moana song. I'm pretty sure I still haven't seen like the full movie of Moana. But then again, I also haven't seen the full movie of Frozen either. I've only seen bits and pieces. Is that why the shiny Piplups won't come to me? I haven't seen those movies yet. Oh, brother. Alright, picnic reset. Jeez. Standing, stretching reset. Demus. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, are you talking about the Instagram thing? I haven't even opened my phone. That's a horsey. Five-minute version? Shut up. I'm not gonna watch any 5-minute versions. I can see, I saw clips of the movie, so I understand the general idea. I don't need to see the 5-minute version. If we would suggest the 5-minute version. Alright, we're gonna sit up on top of this rock and watch them spawn. We're gonna watch them slowly spawn in. Okay. They're not spawning in at a good rate. That is another freaking horsey. Dude, what is with all these horsies? Making them look like shiny Piplups. That's an Oshawott. Dude, how have I not seen... How far are we? Oh, it's only been 10 minutes. I say only, but this is the second meal. So it's almost been an hour. How do people shiny hunt for hours on end looking for a single Pokemon in the water? Reset. Yep. And back. Dun 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 da da da. Die. What is shiny bear? At this point, I'm just trying to think of any other options of shinies. Oh, game, I'm almost regretting the decision of swapping the thing and finding the thing. Thing and thing. Come on, get up. I'm like almost in the mood of playing Pokemon TCG, but not yet. Oh, I still need to do my dailies for Nikkei. We'll get it done before end of the night. We'll get it done by the end of the night. Picnic reset. That is the wrong button, sir. Dang it. Wrong button. Eventually, these shiny Piplups will have to spawn, right? I'm getting so tired. I'm getting tired and delusional and I need to put on my glasses. All I see are tears in my eyes. All I see is blue. I'm blue. Dabba dee. Dabba die. And then there's Oshawott. There's always like a single Oshawott. To give me moral support. Maybe I just need to. Where are you going? You see that, Piplup? Where? Show me your shiny friend, or another one of you? Well, okay. Inteleon is now going off. Calm down. Bring me your shiny brethren, or I will extinct your outbreak. That's what it's called. Bring me your shiny Piplup. Piplup? Piplup? Oh my goodness gracious. No shinies as far as the eye can see. I wonder, can I? It's probably not gonna let me, but can I? Yeah, of course not. There's no space. Do it what? Eradicate the outbreak? I was thinking, what happens if I just reset the game? Execute order 69. Not yet, not yet. $15 into this meal. No sign of any shiny Piplup wanting to spawn. Get away. At this point, we may just start keep killing one every time a wave doesn't spawn a shiny one. And then if I accidentally get too close to clearing the wave, then we'll just reset the game. Alright, you're the lucky one. Congratulations. You have been offered to the shiny tab. Congratulations. I keep pushing Y to open picnic, but that's not the right one. Dude, like, there's so many. I'm probably over odds with trying to get this Pip. Okay, you come to die. Ah, don't touch me. So you have come to sacrifice yourself. Very well. I am letting them decide who should be sacrificed in order to get a shiny. It doesn't help that there's just a blizzard going on right now. And it is making me lag. Alright, sir, you have been chosen. Congratulations. At what point do I give up on shining for shiny Piplup? That was... At what point do I give up and start shiny hunting for a different thing? Oh, shiny Piplup. Where are you? You have been chosen. Oh. When Vanguard becomes fun again, oh god, I'll be here forever. I mean, I don't know. Vanguard's okay, but it's not like it used to be. You can still ride and stride and all that stuff, but now there's a bunch of odd stuff. That's stuff and stuff and stuff. Oh, I keep reading right now. I keep pressing the wrong button. Alright, I need it to like stop being a blizzard. Please. Game. Go back to your non-blizzard ways. I can't see very well. If you're going to be making it this difficult for me. Oh, Dude, do we just we try to go for no, we shouldn't. No, we should. Oh, and then come back to this later. Find a better way to hunt for Piplup. My goodness gracious. I swear we've seen so many Piplups already. We've seen so many Piplups and none of them are shiny. I just need to stop pressing Y. Eventually I'm gonna have to resort to watching a YouTube video or something on shiny hunt for. Either that or we can go to the cave and try to... Yeah, but I feel like for shiny hunting Cyndaquil, I may need to actually make an encounter sandwich just to get it to spawn. So I feel like with Cyndaquil, we have to get some Herba Mystica for that one. I don't think we can rely on just using the Blueberry Academy meals. So at some point, when I'm not lazy enough, I may just try and grind Herba Mystica. Oh, here's a Dugar. I don't see any. We still need to catch 3 of these guys. Oh, yeah. At this point, I may just catch one in Masuda method, the other 2. Okay, well, the blizzard stops, so that's progress. Progress! Oh, there's still glitter on my screen. Okay. Spidoosh. Spidoosh. Oh my gosh, there's a water glare in the game. Alright. Do we have any visuals on the target? No, we do not. I wonder how people can, like, create hours of just random talking through shiny hunting. Because, man, when you're not finding shinies, you're just not finding them. 6.5 minutes left on this meal. Can we find one shiny Piplup? Can we find one shiny Piplup? Yeah, at the rate that we caught Rowlet, I was sure we were going to be on path to at least finishing 2 starters today, but we may just only finish the 1. And then we'll have to shiny hunt again. Later. There are not many Piplup left from the original outbreak. Okay. That was the same... Excuse me, Milcery. That was the same message I got with the Rowlet, so maybe I had miscounted. Quite possibly. I could have miscounted. I don't think I did though. Okay. Gone to dry. Piplup. Be shiny for me, come on. You know you want to be a shiny baby boy. Or girl. Just be shiny for me. Nope. Just a bunch of regular blue boys. That's a horsey. I'm not gonna get trolled by it. Not gonna get excited by it. Because that was for sure a horsey. Okay. I was like, there's no way that's a shiny Solosis. Hunting for pip-ups, find a shiny Solosis. Ain't no way. And now Inteleon's just killing anything else. So it would appear I used all of my luck to catch the shiny Rowlets. And there's no Piplups left for me to catch. Okay, well. How much do we got left in this? About 3 minutes. You have been chosen. But I don't even care about Rowlet. It's just a ball. It's like an Igglybuff. Or a Cleffa. Or an Igglybuff. A round spherical Pokemon that can be hunted to the moon. And back. Bruh, I might just seriously give up on this and try and shiny out for the next one. Because it is not showing up. Get some of my BP back. Alright, I'll give it till the end of this meal. And then we'll see if we can reset. And a minute 30 left. Okay, if it doesn't show up with this meal, we're gonna reset our game so that we can get some of that BP back, and then we can clear it out again. Either that or we can try and shiny hunt for a different one. Whichever one, or we could just end stream. One of the three. You got 3 options. Piplup. Make your move. A lot of feathers. I like nighttime in this game. No wind, there's a horsey, but no. Doesn't make my game lag. Bunch of Solosises over there. All these Piplup. All of them blue. Alright, 20 seconds. Gonna reset it. And then wait. Family? Oh. All of them blue. The Oshawotts, all of them blue. Alright. It's the final check. And we'll close and reopen the game. And we'll start from scratch. Alright. Start from scratch again. Oh, yeah. I feel like Rowlet's giving me false hope now. I have received false hope from Rowlet. What the? Weird. No. Where are we? Okay. We haven't eaten the meal yet, so what we're gonna do is what I should have done last time is well, I guess we're going for Poplio now. Sure. So now we're gonna go over there and clear the thing. Alright, good night. Have fun going to bed. I'm gonna shiny hunt for Poplio since it looks like it refreshed. But yeah, I guess we'll shiny hunt for Poplio. We're gonna wipe them out real quick and then eat the meal and then shiny hunt for them. Luckily, this looks like it's kind of on the beachish, so might be okay. Alright. Need one. Oh no, it's still someone more. Two. Three. Four. Five. 6. 7. 10. I don't know what the drastic difference between these shinies are. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. It's got like a purple collar. 17. 18. 20. 21. 22. 23. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 30. Alright, I'll see you later. Have a good night. 31. This will probably be my last time for today. 32. 33. 34. 35. 6. 7. Lucky. Good night. 8. 39. 40. 42. 43. 4. 5. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 4. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. I need one more. 60. Okay. Gonna check all these before I go back and get the meal. Don't look like any of them are shiny, so let's go ahead and go to the academy. We can get the meal. Hopefully this will be easier than the Piplup, because my goodness, that Piplup was not spawning. Get so tired. But we must press on. That's the only thing that gives shiny power. I think eventually I might want to look up to see how to get better shining power. Thanks, Chef. Back to the entrance we go. Go here. And now, once we get to the area, we'll save and then go ahead and hunt from there. Yeah, it's over here. Nice and easy, like. Okay, so let me just check. Okay, so the whole thing is like relatively dark purple. So instead of this bluish color, it's going to be more purple. And it looks like it almost should be pretty obvious when you see it. I don't know. It still could be quite difficult. Alright, actually, let's try just running resetting these. You don't have to run that far to reset them. And I don't think I can make a picnic here in the wall. Okay, now it's slowly spawning. We are spawning a lot of other stuff, so I might just want to actually set a picnic down, see what we can. Any purple? We should have max odds with the shiny charm. And, well, okay, we don't have max odds because we don't have level 3 sparkling power. We have level 2. But it should be fairly good odds. I didn't think I touched you. Okay. We knocked out the 60. It should be good for what we need it for. I think I'm too close to the water. There we go. Oh, where are the purple boys? I miss shiny hunting on land and not dealing with the water. At least in this area there is this little strip of land I can walk on. I don't know, I almost just feel like I'm a little bit slower just in the water. Just come on. Nothing going for it so far. I just need to try and get more to spawn. Yeah, I kind of want to try and see. Can we? Yeah. As I figured, we can't. We can't set up our picnic in the water. No, it's blue. I'm starting to hallucinate and start seeing purple. Then I stare at it long enough, it turns back to blue. Purple. Ball, purple. Guess I don't need to walk out this far. It looks like it only spawns in like relatively this area. Blue, blue. Yeah, honestly, we might only. Okay, it's only been like 6 minutes for that. But if we don't get this done, we've only finished one line of Pokemon. And that took like an hour and a half. Which honestly is pretty good, but that just means we had another hour and a half of like just dead hunting. I don't know, I might only be able to work through one meal of this. We gotta start getting ready to go to bed soon, but see what we can do. And then I think what we'll do is on Thursday, I'll try and resume hunting more. Seeing what shinies we could possibly get. Either that or I have to see, because depending on Leo's schedule, we might do a separate shiny hunting challenge. I ran straight into that one. So I might either be doing more of these on Thursday and maybe on Saturday, depending. But I am glad I am able, or I am wanting to do more than just play the base game of this. I think, I don't know, when you get a game, it feels almost wasteful to buy it, play just the base part, and then not play it anymore. And that's pretty much the history I have with all the older games, so this is just a nicer way of trying to complete something thoroughly. Which is something I've always wanted to do, but never had too much of time to actually do it. It's also getting hot. Come on, Poplio, show me your shiny self. Oh gosh. These water Pokemon are going to be a pain, I can already tell. Might want to try and look a video to see what might be an easier way to shiny hunt for these ones. It could honestly just be I have to make a sparkling sandwich, but I want to see how long it would be just using the Blueberry Academy meals to see if that's like a decent way of shiny hunting. And I mean, for the Rowlets, I think it was pretty good because it was like the only one spawning in that area. Are you blue? You are blue. See, it just looks it just looks so much darker. But I know it's not. It's not. It's blue. It's blue. It's blue. I don't believe that they'll spawn up here, right? We've only got them on the beach and around this area. Come on, Poplio, give me at least one. Give me at least one for the end of the night. Give me some good fortune for the end of this night. Please, Poplio. At least one. Whoop. That's cool. It wasn't even purple. It was blue. It's all blue. It is all blue. All blue. The one thing that I might be worried about is what would I do if there was a shiny and it's like deep in the water. I'm assuming I can target it and throw my ball. It's starting to get rough out here. We had too much of a hot streak with the Rowlets. At the water Pokemon are not wanting to comply being shiny. Come on, come on. Be shinies. Just be shinies. I also wouldn't mind a shiny Alolan Exeggutor. I feel like that would be pretty decent shiny to get as well. Oh, there we go. It's blue. Guys, shiny hunting normally this hard? I feel like I've just been super lucky with a lot of the previous ones. Then again, I only think I'm really tired because the trying to shiny on for that Piplup. Oh, I'm just having the game lag. It's not very good, not very good. Nice. I did not. I turned. What? Why did I go straight? What? So far, there's only blue ones. Oh. Oh. Got 15 minutes left. Alright, 15 minutes, let's at least find one. Then again, I also feel like if I find one, then I'm gonna have to keep going until I find 3, but See, you just look a lot darker than I think you should be. Crowd of a lone Exeggutor. Alright, let's try it. Instead of picnic resetting, let's just run. Just run to despawn them. Run back. See if we can get more to spawn in this area. Yeah, I think we'll just sit right here and just let them spawn. How come none of them are spawning? Is it because all these guys on the back of the beach? Do I need to like run up here? Like all these Pokemon up here are also taking up spawn spots. But it might just be better. Actually, I wonder would it be better if we go past, we go like on this rock. Froakie, you are also here. Alright, so maybe if we run and despawn them by going past the rock, it would probably be faster than expected resetting. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh jeez, everybody else is here. Because this way, if we run back here, then majority Popplio will spawn. Want to sleep on a tree. All these other guys are blue. Yeah, I think this is a better way to spawn them, is to just circle around this rock. That way, majority of them will despawn. The new ones can spawn it. And that way, we're not really spawning the mons that are up on the cliff either. I don't know, this might be a decent shiny hunting spot. I don't know, if we find one, then I may keep going and seeing how it goes, but if we don't, I may just call it here, and then the next shiny hunt will be whatever outbreak we have at that time. Yeah, it is not looking good though. 11:20. Dang, I feel like I just got super lucky with Rowlet, considering that we've been trying to shiny hunt all these water types. And it's almost been 2 hours. Considering with the Rowlet, you know, we got all three within an hour and a half. But then again, they were also like mostly the only things spawning there, so they were spawning in like big numbers. That's freaky. Encaged, asleep on the land. So you can get rid of that one trio. The Doug trio. Bad. Oh no, it's raining. It's just like the snowy biome, except it's raining. Then where are the shinies? My sparkly meal is broken. I almost want to just try and next time maybe shiny hunt for not a water type. I don't want to save these water types for last. Or at least the ones that spawn in like mass amounts of water, where you can't like where you can't isolate them. I know at least for like Totodile, since it spawns in like the savanna biome, there's like a lake where you can sort of isolate him from any other spawns. Regular. So I feel like that'd be a lot easier. Oh. 8.5 minutes. 8.5 minutes to go. Spawn. That's enough. One survivor. See, I'm not seeing like too much of a color difference, right? Because apparently the purple is supposed to be pretty different than the blue. I think the Froakie shiny is also pretty different. I think it's supposed to be paler than the regular itself. Poplio. Not a lot of them are spawning. See, it's hard because, like, even if we did, like, water encounter, there's still going to be all these other water types, like the Finneon, the Tentacool, the Tentacruels, Lugia. I think the only benefit we would get from using the sandwiches would be the Sparkling 3, but that would also take away my Urban Mystica, and I don't have. So I'm thinking maybe next time I should see if I can do any, not really isolated targets, but see if we can find an easier hunt that's not in the water. And then maybe save any of the other water ones for when I want to make a sandwich. Just so that we can have that boosted water power. I think realistically I may just want to do boosted water power with outbreaks. And just have max odds when shiny hunting for these water types, because honestly, shiny hunting in this water area, it's a nightmare. There's just so many other things in the water that can spawn with it, and you can't isolate them. All I'm seeing is blue. Ooh, lagging a bit. Alright. 5 minutes. We'll see if we can maybe catch one shiny within these last 5 minutes. Lavinia. I guess at this point I also wouldn't mind just hitting any other shiny. There's so many other Pokemon that spawn in this area. Oh. I almost feel like it'd be faster for me to beat Legends of Arceus and shiny hunt that way. Yeah. Oh, a whole bunch of blue ones. A couple more minutes left on this last sandwich. Okay. I was right into that one. Got just about 3. I don't know if getting 3 in one day is good or bad, considering that, well, 3 within 3 hours, it would almost feel like that we caught 1 an hour. If we didn't catch 3 of them in the first 3 hours, or first hour and a half of stream. Wait, is that purple? See, from a distance they just look purple, and then you look at their collar and you're like, yep, that's blue. That is a blue Poplio. Oh, a lot of them spawned at least. It's better than some of the other ones. Blue, blue. Get that weird shine around you, but you're blue. Yeah, nothing but blue boys. We're probably reaching the end of the sandwich. We got a minute left. Alright. We'll give it 3 more scans. Spawn in. Yeah, all blue. Alright, we'll do 2 more picnic resets. This will be the first one. See if we can at least find one. Blue, blue, blue. Give them a little bit more time. Looks like they're all blue though. Alright. Sandwich is over, but we will give it 1 more reset. And then we'll end it. Let's see if we can maybe catch 1. Or 2 within the same wave. Or all 3 in the same wave. Not boding well. Blue. 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 Yeah, it doesn't look like Poplio wants to show up for us. Unfortunate. So, we are going to go ahead and end it here. Honestly, I think catching 3 shinies isn't too bad. We got 3 Rowlets. So it'll be the first of the rest of the starters. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to reset and see if I can find any other outbreaks. So that way next time we can try and shiny hunt for those ones. So set it. But let's... Okay, y'all wait around me. Yeah, we're going to end it here today. I think I'm going to try to stream on Thursday. Probably try and do more shiny hunting. And then seeing this weekend, we may see if Leo wants to either do a competition thing or if we can do either more shiny hunting or TCG or both. I may try to find a way to incorporate both, but we're going to go ahead and end there. Thank you guys for coming, and I will hopefully see you guys on Thursday. Later.